Hey everybody, I just wanted to share something with you. We have a problem here in our country, and many Christians and people that are conservatives and people that believe in the foundations of our country, we are very upset about the way things are going in our country. And I've been really upset and praying about this for a while because the Constitution was set up in such a fashion that we should be able to have recourse with our government, and we're not seeing that we're being successful with that. I believe that most of the country is like me, is we have very strong feelings and we want to save our country. And the ways that the Constitution has given us to save our country, we are losing those. Even though it's still in the Constitution, the government has, and people in the government, I should say, have basically taken those from us. The recourses we have specifically would be in the judicial system, and also in the election system, and also with our right of free speech. We should be able to protest peacefully and to do those things to have our grievances addressed. And of course, as you can tell, especially with things of late, like recently, the 6 people were convicted just for standing in a hallway and singing hymns in front of an abortion clinic. And they weren't doing anything wrong. They weren't keeping people from going in. They were just praying. And the government has said, oh, well, you are convicted of the FACE Act. Well, people can still go through a door. They weren't even blocking the door anyway. So we have lost those things. We've lost our rights in the judicial system because there's so many corrupt politicians and corrupt judges and corrupt lawyers. And then we can't protest anymore, because if we protest, then they'll just, if we protest peacefully and we are the conservatives, then they will just they'll convict us of whatever or make up charges against us. But of course, if you are aligned with them, you can burn the city down and they don't care. Also, if we elect people, they'll just steal the elections. So we don't trust anything. So how do we fix our country? And I've been really praying about this for a long time. And the Lord was like, Mary, the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. And also, who we fight, our adversary, are not carnal. We're not fighting people. We're fighting principalities and powers and the rulers of the darkness of this world. And their game is always the same, but so is their kryptonite. Their kryptonite is always the same. And Jesus told us what their kryptonite was. He said, these only come out by prayer and fasting. Only by prayer and fasting. So while we can't elect, we've lost our powers, we've lost our free speech, we've lost our rights in the judiciary. What can we do? We can pray and fast. And I believe that the Lord would have us Christians do that. Now, I know that not everybody can fast long term, but do what you can. I would encourage everybody, and I'm going to be doing the same. I know in the next couple of weeks, we're going to be going into Mardi Gras and into Ash Wednesday, into Lent. I'm not Catholic. I don't celebrate Mardi Gras, even though I'm from Louisiana. I don't celebrate Mardi Gras, only because I have personal feelings about that. And I don't really participate in Lent either. But if you're Catholic, that can be your fasting, is to go ahead and during your fast, pray against these principalities, just like Daniel did in the book of Daniel. 21 days he fasted and prayed and repented. Now notice, when Daniel repented, he didn't repent for his sin. He repented for the sin of his country. So we can repent on behalf of the people that aren't repenting. They're not repenting, but we can repent for them and rise up a righteous prayer through fasting. Jesus said these only come out through prayer and fasting. We must pray and fast. Now, I believe a fast, if you can, should be from food for an extended period of time. And I don't mean like intermittent fasting, like you're dieting or whatever. That's healthy, yes, but that's not why we're doing it. Yes, you'll probably lose some weight, but that's not why we're doing it. We're doing it for spiritual reasons, to save our country. So I would encourage you, when I fast, I make a list of things that I'm praying for. Sometimes it's like for the country. Sometimes it's, I add on a few personal things. You know, I want this, Lord, please help me with this, please help me with this. And so as I'm fasting, then I go back to that list. This is why I'm fasting. This is why I'm fasting. And so then it encourages you to continue your fast whenever you're giving to temptation to say, you know, like it's lunchtime and you want to eat and you're hungry and your body's craving food and you're like, well, you know, then go to your list instead of eating, then go through your list and pray for that, and remind yourself of why we're fasting. Because guys, this is the only way we're going to fix our country. It's the only way. And of course, there's so many wars and so much going on throughout the world with Ukraine and Russia and with Israel and Hamas. We've got to save our country. And so I'd encourage you to do that. And I'll be posting periodically, trying to encourage people to fast and to keep their fast. God bless.